How are we doing? Yow, yow, yow. Sorry to be late. My mistake. Whoops. Make me say, whoops.
God, he's very close. Well, you got believe. Oh!
Bless Alexandria, yeah! Woof, huh? Hey, Daniel and David, big bless. We won't hang out for friggin' 10 minutes while we wait for people, don't worry, but just for a little bit. Probably good to, give people a chance, don't want them to miss anything. Is it bad that we're listening to jazz again? I just like it. I just think it works. I think it's nice. Big bless to Holly and Richard and Alexander and Daniel, David. Big bless, Alyssa. Yeah, I just realized the jazz was pretty loud. It's loud jazz. Hey, do you like loud jazz? I've seen loud jazz before. It was not my favorite jazz. The infamous Argyle giving us some loud jazz, giving me loud jazz while I balance my audio. Kind of hard to get so I'm not peaking right now. But somewhere in there, I don't know, I'm peaking a little bit. I'm usually peaking, usually freaking clipping. People don't care. People don't care at all. Give me a big jazz blaster, huh? Loud jazz. I like loud, fast jazz. Gotta jump back into my body. Sometimes it takes a little while. Oh, yeah. I don't really like this one. We're gonna skip this one. This one's long. Alright, this is better. Let's see if I can... Oh, there we go. There he is. I'm feeling good. A big blaze. So I'm sure you all heard the bad news. Little Thursday boy got arrested. He's a foreign entity and he was trying to influence the election. He was trying to win the election, actually. He is in police custody. There was one mistake on the page. They said that I had fled back to the Astral. That's incorrect. I'm in my van, but it's a Chevy Astro. So that was the mistake there. I'm not in the Astral, I'm in the Astro. It's a 1998 Chevy Astro. Other than that, it was accurate, though. Little Thursday boy is in police custody. I think we'll be hearing from his attorney at some point. I think he has a good attorney. I think he'll get out okay. He might not. he might not be as financially well off as he has been, but he can crash at Dick Spargell's place or something. Dick Spargell's always got a couch to crash on or something. But yeah, that's stressful, you know, for all of us here. I mean, I'm in the astro plane. If you know what I mean. Hey, anyway, let's get going, huh? Sorry to keep you waiting. Just happens that way sometimes. You know, you make a pan of enchiladas. Hey, you make a big pan of enchiladas and the time just melts away. Anyway. So anyways, I like when people say that. We're gonna pause the jazz and we're gonna get right in here, okay? Let's see what our friend has to say.
Hey guys, this is Andrew. This is day 14 of my 30-day inspiration challenge. Today's Friday. It's been a long week. I just got home, been stuck in traffic for an hour, so I'm going to do the primal scream therapy. And I'm just going to be screaming at the camera. So if you want to watch, lower the volume because it's going to
Okay, I'll lower it.
Loud.
You guys don't have to change anything. Right? I'll lower it.
So do this when you've had a rough day and you just want...
You know what? They were zucchini and bell pepper enchiladas. They're very good.
Want emotional release, whether it's anger, frustration, stress, anxiety. The screaming actually allows you to, you know, clear your mind. It's kind of meditative to be able to scream.
Yeah.
And do it in a safe space.
Here,
so
we can...
I'm in a car.
We can practice. Wow!
Make sure you're not driving. And here we go. I'm going to be screaming for, I don't know, maybe a minute. And then 3 to 5 deep breaths to get me grounded back again. All right. Hope this is fun for you. It's going to be fun for me. All right, let's go. It's Friday! Woo! Ow! Woo! Woo!
It's pretty good. That looks fun. I'm a big fan of that. I wanted to find this stuff because my favorite part on Little Thursday Boys stream, my favorite part of that guy, that piss drinker guy, I loved when he was getting slapped and he was screaming. And I thought, well, we could find more of that somewhere. But let's see what this guy's, you know, his sort of post-game recap of his scream. Wow. Kind of fluttering his lids a bit. I like that. Flutter those lids, my friend. Successful scream. This is day 14.
Wow. That was therapeutic. couldn't see for a moment. So, all right, it's Friday. Get out, have some fun, enjoy your weekend, and click like. You got inspired to do some primal screaming of your own. Feel a lot better. I'm ready for the weekend. Hope you guys liked my video. My voice is harsh. Oh, that was awesome. That was fun. Alright, take it easy. Take it easy, guys.
Take it easy. Anyway, I like that a lot. This is in the same vein.
Hello to yeah, hello to you. Hello. Yeah. You know, if I ever saw on the internet, or if I ever heard, you know, in real life, that someone knew me, and yeah, I would think that. Nah, I mean, sure, it is true they do know me to some extent, but they don't really know me. Not until after you have watched this.
Alright, so we're about to get to know this man. Okay? Maybe you knew him before, but you don't really know him until you watched this. I feel like I know him now. I feel like I really made a lot, you know. I'd invite him over. I'd make him an enchilada. I'd make him a plate. I'd scoop out one of my little rolled up enchiladas and I'd offer him one. After seeing that, I mean, now I know him. It's like, you know, because my parents always told me, like, don't take rides from strangers. And then, but so I could say, you know, somebody offers me a ride. I say, well, can you get out of the car and can you stand on a moss rock and yell? And I mean, then, you know, and you shake my hand, etc. Then yeah, sure, I can take a ride from ye. That was a good one. You know those videos of the goats screaming like humans? It's this human. This is the guy that the goats scream like. Okay, the other ones were like to get rid of some stuff. That one was directed at somebody for sure. This one right here. Like, stop it. Knock it off, Dad. Come on, Mom.
Now you know me. A little better.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh. More screaming, please.
Hi, my name's Martin,
Hi, my name's Harry.
and we've got this new therapy, and it's all about relieving stress. I drive for a living, as you can see,
And I'm a window cleaner for a living.
which is stressful. Weather, things like that. So we find that when we're stressed, shouting really loudly helps a lot. So first you can start with a little light shouting. Harry? Ah! 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 And that's how you start. It's hard sometimes.
Let's clarify. That's how you start.
You know, so oh! Ah! Ah! And already I'm feeling a bit better, but I'm still a bit tense. You know, so then you step it up. Ah! 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 Or you can do it together, and that helps too.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah!
I'm sorry. That's only fun for a while. This bus driver has some fun videos.
Welcome to Bus Diaries, part whatever. Today, I'm going to tell you a secret of what makes bus drivers so damn good. Think it's driving skills? You're wrong.
I mean, it's this is taking that car video thing to a very, very elevated place. This is ascending that format by quite a bit, having an entire bus to yourself. I mean, this is wonderful.
Think it's multitasking? You're wrong. In fact, you'd never guess in a million years what the secret is. I'll tell you what it is. Mountain Dew. Oh, I'm ready to drive!
I just liked that. All right, I think this is the last scream thing. Primal scream therapy, that's a real thing. You can look into that. People have been doing it, and it feels good to yell. It's very fun. I love it. I think it's also quite, humorous. It's very humorous. Let's get into this
My friend
guy.
Taylor, who you've met perhaps in another video, is working on parts of my body where I know, because I know myself and I've been doing this for long enough, that there are certain types of emotions that are trapped. Namely, within the stomach, there are joyful, giggly feelings, right? And up in the neck in particular, and this is pretty common for most people. There's a lot of trapped anger, a lot of trapped rage, and through bioenergetics, the emotions, outrage, laughter, tears, whatever they are.
I don't know what
but
this
also
is.
through working in the actual tissue, you can open a floodgate of emotion. I'm not going to cite any resources here because you guys know that I read Lowen, Alexander Lowen, Wilhelm Reich. A lot of this stuff is very in the more contemporary authors. You've got Berselli and Levine. These are guys who are, they call this trauma release. Right? We all have got different types of trauma, so you could look up some of Berselli. I forget his.
Maybe I just find this funny sometimes because I don't think I've been in a building with this happening. Like just to imagine that kind of volume coming out of a room and it being expected is kind of funny.
Hello everyone.
All right, this is the last scream thing, I promise. She talks about scream therapy and then she lays down and talks about it. I just liked this part. I thought this was fun.
You can think about recent things that have upset you, people that have hurt you, betrayed you, your cat trying to get through the curtain like mine. Just lie here and think.
Don't yell about the cat. Her yell is quite reserved, it's nice.
Scream therapy.
There you go.
Keep screaming and enjoy. Hello, welcome to the next part of our video.
as she keeps going. Hey, anyway, let's get into something else. We're gonna get into something called Ormus after this. If anybody wants to get ahead of the game, I thought this was funny. I think this person is like kind of at the height of the hold space for my tribe, content cone. It's not a food pyramid, it's a content cone, and she is at the apex.
Hey tribe, just wanted to give a
Mostly because of that, because she starts her video with "Hey tribe."
update on the channel. We haven't posted in a little bit, so wanted to speak about the Antichrist. And
I mean, here we go. She also talks about something called the plasma event. I don't know what the plasma event is. She's also very quiet, so we'll move on to Ormus very soon. But just, I thought this was interesting.
the plasma event again. We love, Jonas and I both love to relate everything back to the event, the plasma event, because we feel like this is where humanity is heading. This is the destiny of our Earth. This is what we need to be talking about, and everything else is a distraction.
It's probably too quiet. Sorry, didn't realize.
Their plan or what they are doing. So that's just like the nature of the game, basically.
We'll skip it. Her and her boyfriend make videos, and it's, this one, sure, twin flame, full body orgasm, orgon, sexual energy. I mean, we'll take a dip.
Hey everyone, we're back with another video. Today we're going to speak about orgasms, breath, and electric conductivity.
Absolutely. How this all correlates to your sexual energy and your sexual expansion as you experience an orgasm.
I mean, they're just hunks. They're just hot clowns.
Love and of chi, of sexual energy, just constantly reproducing and engaging and interacting with each other.
And recycling and transitioning.
Exactly, in the most purest form. So we are sexual beings, and we've been programmed and we've been conditioned to fear or to...
I was trying to find something funny on their channel because just the whole vibe is so dead on for what we do. But it's really, he talks a lot about semen retention. I feel like we've been there. I feel like we've done that. They have this video they talk about escaping the mask cult in Sydney, because they don't want to wear masks. But whatever, hey, let's learn about Ormus.
Hi, this is Chris. I'm getting ready to have some fun. You want to come with me and have some fun? Come on, let's do it.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
I have
Show
to
me
share
Ormus.
first that Ormus is everywhere. Air, water, sea, rocks. I'm going to show you the sea. There's so much sea, and it's got lots of Ormus. Now I'm going to take dry sea and mix it with distilled water.
Let's take a minute because this is maybe one of my favorite videos on the internet. Let's just really let it sink in. I'm just gonna go back a little bit. I mean, the first thing she says is, "I'm getting ready to have some fun."
Ready to have some fun. You want to come with me and have some fun? Come on, let's do it. I have to share first that Ormus is everywhere. Air, water, sea, rocks. I'm going to show you the sea. There's so...
Like, why does she keep coming back into the room? Where has she gone, and how did she do it? It's kind of like, because a lot of people, when they want to do these edits, they'll make the mistake of moving the camera in between shots, or they won't have it on a tripod, and so the edit's not a clean cut to make yourself disappear. She has not made any of those mistakes. She's just edited all of the new takes with crossfades, so that she's fading in, and then she also just didn't think about like disappearing and reappearing at all. She keeps shooting herself walking back in. It's a very fascinating look into her thought process.
So much C, and it's got lots of Ormus. Now I'm going to take dry C and mix it with distilled water and have reconstituted C. This is the Ormus source material we're going to collect the Ormus from. I heard that. What is Ormus? It's a beneficial natural supplement that promotes good health and an ability to get to know yourself. It's in here. We're going to collect it.
Like when she walked out, we all whispered like, "Hey, while she's gone, man, what? Do you know what Ormus is? What even is this stuff? What are we getting into here?"
You're going to be so happy that you have the Ormus we've collected from this reconstituted seawater. You're going to want it for your plants, for your animals, and for yourself. Let's get started. We have me. We have well, that was you. Seawater.
Okay. I also love this movement she does with her head here.
Let's get started. We have me.
Let's get started. And it sounded like she's saying, we have meat. She's saying, you have me?
Yourself. Let's get started. We have me. We have, well, that was you. Seawater, pH meter, a stirrer.
I didn't do anything.
And our special solution that's non-toxic but high pH. Put them together and we got a process. We're gonna have so much fun. Are you having fun? I am too. So glad you're here. I'm going to keep stirring. I'm going to add the special liquid to the seawater. We watch the pH meter. When it gets to be the right pH, we stop, and voila, we have got our Ormus floating in the water. It will slowly sink to...
So, and this says Bokek, completely unrefined, simply evaporated dead sea water. So that's, I guess that's part of Ormus.
The bottom, and then we will finish the process and enjoy it. And here, my friends, new and old, is the finished product, the precipitated, washed, and ready to enjoy.
But so is that Ormus?
Salute!
Salute! Well, thankfully she made another video explaining Ormus. Let's go. Let's get into it. Now, after a Jeep aid. Well, I feel like I've been just ignoring the chat. I'm sorry. I'm just blasting right now. We got all my friends. All of Chopo's friends. Yeah, call that phone number. There's a phone number in the chat. Call it and leave a Primal Scream voicemail. You know, a big bless to everybody, to Alyssa and Alexander, friggin' everybody on Twitch. I love that we've got people on Twitch. People talking about rating stuff on Twitch. I'm sorry, I don't even know what that is. I'm not a frickin'... I'm in my Astro. Okay, you know, I'm just trying to drink my Ormus. All right. My Ormus is enormous. Here we go. Ormus. Yes.
Hello, and welcome to the world of Ormus knowledge. We're glad that you're here. Every single one of us is putting on these presentations. I want you to know that I was once like you, an Ormus seeker, looking for Ormus information everywhere I could find it.
It's just the best word for a thing. I was once like you. I was an Ormus seeker looking for Ormus.
I want you to really get it that you have found the place where you're going to find out what you need to know, to whatever degree that you need to know it. My name is Chris Emmons, and I have written the book, Ormus Modern Day Alchemy. This is the book that will teach you about Ormus and also the recipes that you need in order to
Ormus.
collect it and bring it into your world.
Ormus!
In
Ormus!
2003, when I first heard about Ormus, my mind clicked. I said, there's something to this. You see, I'm a pharmacist, have been for a long time. And when I heard that Ormus creates in the body connections of communication.
What? Man, I don't trust this lady. But let's check out her PowerPoint though, because that's good. I think this video is monetized too, incredibly. So we'll have to deal
All
with
the
that.
plants of the world.
Wait, she's got a bird.
And all the people of the world can be that much closer to.
So, recapping.
Sorry, I didn't think about this. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Awesome material. So, what is Ormus? People will ask you. Here is your succinct,
People are gonna ask me? Why have people ask me what Ormus is?
simple explanation to anybody who asks of what Ormus is.
Yeah, here we go.
It
Papyrus.
is a beneficial, natural supplement that supports good health and an ability to get in touch with yourself. That's your soundbite when you share with the world.
You know, it's like you go into a health food store and they're like, you're looking at the supplements. And they're like, oh, what are you looking? I'm looking for something that'll help me get in touch with myself. And they say, buddy, take this jug of Ormus and never come back here again.
Now, if I need a shorter soundbite and they say, what's that? I tell them, it's the good stuff that I collect out of the plants and the seawater and the fresh water. It's the good stuff. However,
Somebody asks you what you're selling them and you just say, it's the good stuff, baby.
this is your definition of Ormus that works very well. In some manner, Ormus will help in your work with the growth of your.
I like this part of the PowerPoint. And yeah, we'll play the voicemails. Give us a call. I mean, you should always call us. That number hasn't changed. That's the Starbone number. You should always call. We'll always, you know, use them for something. I have a great voicemail in my possession that I got from someone else. That's the most interesting voicemail I've ever heard in my life, and I want to make a video based entirely around it. So you'll have to wait to hear that. I don't want to spoil it, but it is the greatest voicemail I've ever heard. It raises more questions than it answers. And it's fantastic, but we'll get to that some other time.
Going to feel at peace within, and you are going to change. There is a transformation. The final outcome of this transformation is a feeling of oneness, because there is an underlying feeling of connectedness to all. When you look at the image that's on the screen, you'll see the subject, who's me, before Ormus.
I just like hearing somebody say Ormus that much. What else is in this PowerPoint? Oh God, yeah, let's go for this, huh?
Sumerians. This substance was fed to the pharaohs and those who.
All right. Well, I think we understand the Ormus oats so great. I eat a lot of oats actually. You know, I was reading this book. I'm like learning about plants and shit. I was reading this plant book. And it's mostly like good information. This guy took Ormus for 7 days and turned into a Jedi. Basically, I did some digging into Ormus, and it's that white powder gold stuff that we had discussed before. I don't know why it's called Ormus, but you can order Ormus. Anyway, in this plant book, it's like mostly just like information about plants, but then it has this whole herbalism section. And in the back where the author kind of sort of preaches a little bit, and he was saying that, you know, we're born knowing, we have this intuition about what using plants to help ourselves. And he said, my son, when he was a toddler, was covered in mosquito bites. Because he had been outside. He was covered in mosquito bites. Dad, I'm covered in bites. He was covered in bites, and he says, and my son took his breakfast, took his oatmeal, and spread it all over his body. And that shows that toddlers know how to use plants as medicine, because the mucilaginous qualities of oats will calm the itching. And I thought to myself,
all right, everybody, before
that's possible, but it could also just be that your son put oatmeal on himself. But I don't know.
Before we get into this video, I want to warn you, Ormus is powerful. You're opening yourself up to higher dimensions. You are exploring higher consciousness. So just a fair warning before we start this video, you cannot go back.
Love that intro. Very nice.
Day 1 of 7. I'm going to be doing an entire week, every single day, loading up on the Now Alchemy Ormus. This is something that I usually, do sparingly, but I really want to test this and see if I do it every single day for a week.
I like this world we live in now where, this guy is making his Ormus vids for Instagram and there's a baby crying in the background. And maybe one day this child will grow up and see this video and think, so I was in the other room crying and you were in here doing this. Dad. All the Ormus in the world can't repair our relationship, Dad. This is why.
And see how I feel. So, day 1, stick around. I'm going to do it every single day for an entire week and tell you all about it. Wish me luck. Day 2. Things are happening. Little tingling sensations, mental clarity.
On the toddler thing, putting oats on yourself does help. I just thought it was kind of a case of this guy, maybe he found what he was looking for. That's all I'm trying to say. He was looking for it, and there it was.
Boost in energy. Let's do it. Day 3, Magic Ormus is happening. Are you ready? It's been quite a journey, honestly. It's been...
Another funny thing about Ormus, every video testimonial I found about it was for some reason after 2 years. And when you see 6 videos in a row that are like, this is me after 2 years of Ormus, I wonder if there's something in the Ormus literature about you have to do it for 2 years before it works or something. I don't know.
A few days of just intense upgrades, having a shift in my consciousness, feeling the sensations up my spine, the mental clarity, the just overall energy and vitality that I'm receiving is awesome. So just shout out to Now Alchemy. Day 4. Taking Now Alchemy Ormus Gold, baby. Alright, so.
Does he drink a whole bottle every day? Because he keeps unwrapping it. Or maybe he just covers it to keep it out of the sun or something. I don't know. But it's very funny, the implication of opening a fresh bottle of Ormus every day.
Here's what's happening so far. Lots of tingling sensations up and down the spine. Pineal gland is definitely opening. Day 5, Now Alchemy Ormus Gold. Been taking this every single day for 5 days now. My dreams were so intense last night. I've been really awakening into this different astral body, my lucid dreaming, astral projection. Day 6, Now Alchemy Ormus.
I think he's getting kind of oinked out on this Ormus, man. His edits are getting more erratic as he's getting all jerked up on this Ormus.
Gold. The stuff really intensifies, it really adds up when you start taking it every single day. Day 7, Now Alchemy Ormus. I feel like a Jedi Knight. I feel like I've gotten some superpowers or something. This has activated so much inside my temple. I've been taking Ormus, off and on for a while now, and I finally committed to everyday use. I took Ormus Gold Now Alchemy products for 7 days in a row. This is my experience. This is the results that I'm sharing with you. I feel like a Jedi Knight here. I feel like I've transformed into some being, and you have to understand that this is powerful. This is ancient mana, right? The people, whether any
person on the planet.
Like, what am I looking at right now? I can see on the stream it's a little bit smaller. It looks okay, but on my monitor, full screen, this is so pixelated.
Right? You can understand minerals, right? What we need to understand is the alchemic process, these old mystical ways where, we've been fooled when it comes to the real nutrition on planet Earth. Our soil is depleted. We really need minerals from the outside source. The pancreas can only produce enzymes. We need minerals to have optimal performance. Now, what's funny is Ormus is known as the ancient manna. It's talked about in the Ark of Covenant. It's talked about in biblical times. Prana, you name it. All of these words trace back to the ancient energy of alchemy. This is powerful. Let's get online here and check out what...
That doesn't mean that it's Ormus. You just connected some dots there, pal.
Ormus
far
means,
dots. Far
and
off
for those
dots.
of you who are new to Ormus, we're going to look it up and talk about just exactly what it is, right? So Ormus, also called as ORMS, stands for orbitally rearranged monatomic elements and M-state minerals in a fictitious group of substances exhibiting many miraculous properties, such as healing powers and superconductivity at room temperature. They were supposedly discovered by 1975 by David Hudson, a cotton farmer from Arizona. This is powerful stuff. Like I
don't think he realizes what he just did. Was he went to a skeptic website, Rational Wiki, of a good website in my experience, and he just read that the substance he's been spraying in his mouth is fictitious. So he just read a debunkment of his own juice. He's oinked off his own mud so hard that he's like, yeah, man, Ormus is so powerful, it's not even real, guys.
Mentioned earlier in the Ark of the Covenant, whether it's in Asia, whether it's South America, India, and the Himalayas, this stuff is found everywhere. Probably the most popular source is the Dead Sea. That's where this stuff can be found naturally, and then
Yeah, this new medicine I got is straight up fictitious, dude. You are gonna love it.
Use where I really started feeling the benefits from this. First, my pineal gland started opening up. I started feeling these tingling sensations. I started feeling energy, warming sensations up and down the spine.
I started ignoring my kid.
I'm a yoga teacher. I've been doing this for a long time. I teach meditation, so I'm familiar with different states of consciousness and really transcendental meditation here, transcending our 3D reality. So this is nothing new to me here. So I wasn't really
you guys might not get it, but this is nothing new to me, okay? This stuff is straight up off the top of somebody's dome, okay? It came from a person, all right? It didn't come from some lab, all right? For some guys in white coats, this isn't some kind of chemical, all right? This is some straight up, made up medicine for you and for me. It'll make you into a Jedi Knight.
Expecting anything, and I was honestly surprised by the results that I've been having. After day 3, really started to feel a sensation in my mind's eye opening up. The lucid dreams that I've been having is just insane. The astral projections. I mean, I wake up tired from all the mystical things that are happening to me at night. And the thing is, I'm all about nutrition. I'm all about health, right? So you have to understand.
All about health, man. I'm like 99% gullible, dude.
That minerals are needed for the human body. We need minerals to perform. Now, when it comes to the...
You can just drink a fucking Gatorade, pal. You don't need to fucking squirt Ormus. You don't need to cover up a little bottle of Ormus in tinfoil every day, pal. Get a salt lick, man. Like the horse that you are. Am I right or am I right?
A succubus fuckubus.
emotions in the spiritual body, right? That's the things that's not being addressed right now in our modern time. We need to understand that we are pure energy. We are light. We are spiritual. We are immortal. And that's what Ormus is doing. It's working on the emotional bodies. It's working on that light body.
Yeah, man.
I
Ormus.
can feel this connection, this divinity opening up within me. And it's been, the 7 days is over, everyday use. And like I said, it's something that has really activated this light body. It's activated this presence that is within me. And
monster truck ad. We should probably move on from this guy, but he is gold.
I can't go back now. It's one of those things, like, I had to give you a little warning at the beginning of the video, because once you start doing this, once you start opening yourself up to higher dimensions and higher learning and exploring different levels of consciousness, you can't go back. You can't just go back to this regular waking life. It's just not possible. So I've been doing this every single day, and now that I've done this, it's pretty much impossible to go back to my old ways of life. And I've explored new realms. I've explored new dimensions that have made my mind's eye just open, and I'm very curious, right? I have a very curious mind, and I just want to explore what it feels like to really be a true soul and get beyond this human body. We are multi-dimensional spiritual beings. We are pure light. We need food. We need nutrition that is going to support that. We live in a world that our food system is completely manipulated, and everything that we do on planet Earth is being watched, and we're controlled. So we need to access these higher dimensions. We need to
we're being watched, and we're being controlled. So that's why I film myself and put it on a public platform, dude, because I value my privacy and I value my nutrition. And my Ormus is enormous.
Get our temple activated through this process. Ormus, in my opinion, is the best way to do that. This is not an ad, by the way. This is just something I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to take Ormus for a long time, and I'm just really happy because I've been using myself as a guinea pig. You're going to find on the internet all kinds of different Ormus available, and there's a lot of homemade stuff. You can even make it yourself, and trust me, I do not advise this. I advise getting it from a trusted source, somebody who really knows what they're doing, and Max.
I mean, listen, dude, I'll smoke anything, but when it comes to my Ormus, I need it from a trustworthy source. I did find a video where a guy said that he went to a dentist, and the dentist told him he needed a root canal, and he didn't want to get a root canal, so he took Ormus instead, and then after 3 days, he didn't need a root canal anymore, and he was balding, and the Ormus made his hair grow back. It's pretty cool. We can look into some homemade Ormus. I don't know why I think I'll close with that, actually. Let's look at some homemade Ormus. I haven't seen this, so let's roll the dice.
Greetings, welcome. You can see it's bubbling. It's the loving energy of life. And we're here with Uncle Bob, and we're making some Ormus. Beautiful.
This looks sketchy. It's also pretty quiet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe they explain how to make Ormus, but oh, here we go.
And so, Ormus. What do you think, Uncle Bob? What, in your words, what is Ormus?
What is Ormus? Ormus is an extraction of what are called monatomic elements. Ormus is really Orms. They just changed the name. Orms means orbitally rearranged monatomic elements. That's all of your precious metals.
Just looks like salt, man. Looks like some bath salts in a jar, pal. Mr. Newman Nursery. I'm gonna try this method. I'm gonna make my Ormus.
Positions in high places. It was only for them, as it was always only for them. They were the privileged. And now I want you to really realize, purchase Ormus, or you can collect it for yourself. Now, a list of Ormus producers can be found at the subtleenergies.com site, and that is Barry Carter's site. And what you're looking on the screen now is actually what Ormus that you would collect.
love it. I freaking love it. I freaking love it, you guys. You know what we might, well, all right. I found this. That is funny. This is by someone who's looking forward to the end of the pandemic. You're gonna love it. It's nice. My question is, so this is about the pandemic. So they just had all this footage of people hugging, or these are people who were hugging during the pandemic, which I mean, wouldn't surprise me.
I'm here with you all the way. When daytime shuts down and there's barely a sound, come say a little prayer with me.
Oh, fuck.
I want you around all the time, and that's all I can say. I'll stand up for you, and I'll always be true whenever you need me to be. I'll fight to defend you and put nothing before you. There's only one thing in this world, it's you and me.
I don't know, man. I found this. I thought it was real weird.
I'll stand up for you, and I'll always be true whenever you...
Like, how did this person have so much footage of people hugging? I think they might be a public access thing. It might have come from the Florida Keys, but could have come from anywhere in the world. Wow. It's good stuff. That's good, frickin' Ormus. I think what I might do, I'm getting close to finishing another video, and I don't want to totally friggin' spoil it, but I really appreciate everybody being here, and as a treat, as a friggin' treat, maybe we'll watch part of it. We'll watch part of it. It's not done. Okay, and I never said it was done. All right, but we'll watch part of it. This is royalty-free jazz. I don't know if it is Will Oldham, but I like Will Oldham. I actually, Will Oldham did a songwriting class, Zoom class thing for kids. And I watched it, and it was very good. He's cool as heck. I like that guy. I'm just setting up my friggin' thing. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. That's freaking nice. Okay, done with that. Yeah, let's watch this video, huh? We'll watch part of it. I don't even know when I'm gonna stop it. I don't even freaking know, but well, we'll just let it play. I think you guys will like it if you like my videos. I haven't done sound design. Is the thing, okay? But you're gonna I love jazz chords. Don't even get me started. Let's see. Let me know if you can hear this or not. Yeah, it looks like you can't. Sorry. One moment. I'll put the jazz back on. The jazz. And then we'll go back to here. Sorry for the delay here. There was only so much Ormus content, you know what I mean? And I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so now it's
okay, you could hear that. I think you could hear that. Let me get rid of my royalty-free jazz. Okay, so we'll play part of this. Here we go.
Yeah, so now instead of, just waiting for my turn to talk, I'm actually listening because he might not be a doctor, but he is my dog. And, the more teeth you have, the closer you are to the earth. And, each bone is a rock forged inside of you. So if you're not paying attention to those with more rock, more teeth, then I don't really think that you're actually engaging.
EMT that changes the sound of your farts.
Oh no. So anyway, yeah, it's that. That kind of lagged a little bit. But yeah, that's it's Joe Rogan. DMT changes the sound of your farts. So hope you liked it.
I hope you liked it.
It's not even long. It's not even a long video. But I was trying to make it look good because I think that I don't know. Stuff with Joe Rogan, stuff about Joe Rogan tends to get shared a lot. So I'm kind of like thinking, I should probably put some work into this if it's going to be a Joe Rogan thing. I don't think he'll sue me, right? I can say that it's based on him. I mean, it's pretty obviously based on him, and it samples his voice. I think it'd be kind of a bad look for him to take any kind of legal action. But yeah, DMT changes the sound of your farts. My friend made the glitch hop track, and it's so funny. Because he really likes music like that, and so it's so perfect. Because I couldn't make that. I'd be goofing on it the whole time because I don't listen to music like that. But for him, he loves it, so he can really make a funny glitch hop track. So yeah, I think Joe Rogan would like it too. Yeah, I agree. I just realized I've been saying that it's a Joe Rogan video, and so yeah, I can play the track if you want to hear the track. It's pretty funny. My friend did a very, very good job, and it made me laugh out loud. Let me just grab it really quick. Let's see. So let's enjoy this.
That changes the sound of your farts.
And that's actually all that he sent me. And then too, last time I talked to him, he said he wanted to make some changes to it. So I should actually probably get back to him about that, see if he wants to. Hey, anyway, a big hanging out. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the kind words. A big bless. Just
The biggest bless. Just
the biggest bless. Thanks for hanging out. Come hang out in the Discord and the Yurt group. I love it all. I'm there. Little Thursday boys there. What do you got to lose, huh? Come friggin' hang out with us. Thank you to everybody in this stream. I truly appreciate it. I think this was a lot of fun. We talked about Ormus and we watched people scream, and that is really all I want. Any day of the week, please watch Little Thursday Boy. Big blaze to you as well, Alyssa, and every big blaze to Richard, and yeah, watch Little Thursday Boy. I'm always watching those too, and I just blaze.